Hello everyone. Today in this video I am going to talk about tree sort. So this is the tree sort algorithm. Given an array of numbers, okay, the first step is to build the binary search tree. Okay. Then once you build the binary search tree, the next step is to traverse the binary search tree using in-order traversal. So with in-order traversal, you will be able to generate ascending order of the numbers. So that is basically your tree sort algorithm. So here is an array of 10 numbers, okay, starting with 80. So we will move from left to the right, okay, and each time we will insert a number into as a binary search tree. So first is 80, so that would be the root of a binary search tree. The next number would be 17. So when we start at the root node, 17 is less than 80. So it will be inserted as a left child of 80. Now we are trying to insert 95. 95 starting at the root is greater than 80, so it will be inserted as a right child of 80. The next number 85, okay, is greater than 80, but it is less than 95, so it will be inserted as a left child of 95. Yeah. 99 is greater than 80 and greater than 95, so it will be inserted as a right child of 95. 19 is less than 80, but it is greater than 17. So 19 would be inserted as a right child of 17. The next number is 15. 15 is less than 80 and it's also less than 17. So it would be inserted as the left child of 17. 10. 10 is less than 80, it is also less than 17, so it will take the left child, and it is also less than 15, so it will be inserted as a left child of 15. Next, 16. 16 is starting from the root node is less than 80, and it is also less than 17, but it is greater than 15. So 16 would be inserted as a right child of 15. There. Finally, the number 18. 18 is less than 80, but it is greater than 17, so it will take the right child of 17. And we have a node here, so it is less than 19. So it will be inserted as a left child of 19. So now that we have completed the building our binary search tree, which is step 1, the next step is to do in order traversal. So in order traversal, we start from the root node and we traverse the left child of a root node or the left subtree of a root node until we encounter a null. And once we encounter a null, then we visit that node, and then we revert back to its parent, visit that node, and then visit the right child, okay, or visit the right subtree. So here is our binary subtree based on the numbers that we wanted to sort. So we start from the root node, so we traverse the left subtree of 80 and we reach 17. Okay, still there is a left subtree for 17, which is 15, so we visit 15, and then there is a left subtree of 15, which is 10. Now we can no longer traverse the left subtree of 10, so therefore we visit 10. Okay, that means 10 is printed on this visiting list here. Here we are going to print the visiting list. Now once we are done, there is no right subtree for 10. Therefore, we revert back to its root node, which is 15. Now, since we have already traversed the left subtree of 15, we are going to visit 15, right? So that print, and then since we visited the root node, then we traverse the right subtree of 15. When we traverse the right subtree of 15, we find a node here. Then we again try to traverse the left subtree of 16, which is null. Therefore, we visit 16, and then we try to traverse the right subtree of 16, which is also null. So that is over. Then we revert back to its root node, which is 15 parent, and then that is also visited. So we revert back to its parent, which is 17. Okay. Now, for this root node 17, we already visited all the nodes in its left subtree. Therefore, we can visit 17. So after we visit 17, then we need to visit its right subtree, which is 19. Now, when we look at 19, there is still a left subtree for 19, which is 18. So we traverse that. We still try to traverse the left subtree of 18, but it is not there. So now we visit 18 and then try to traverse its right subtree, but that is also not there. So now we revert back to its root node, which is parent. Now for 19, we have already visited the left subtree. Therefore, we visit the 19 and then try to visit the right subtree, which is not there. Okay, so we are done with 19. So we revert back to its parent, which is 17. That is also visited. It's already visited. So we revert back to its parent, which is 18. Okay. Now, when we look at 18, we already traversed its left subtree. So therefore, we visit 80. Then we visit the right subtree of 80. So we encounter this 95, but 95 still has a left subtree. So we visit that. Now we try to visit the left subtree of 85, which is null. So therefore, we visit 85, okay, and then try to visit its right subtree, but that is also not there. Therefore, we go back to its parent, which is 95. Now here we have already visited its left subtree. Therefore, we can visit 95 and then visit the right subtree of 95, which is 99. Now we try to visit the left subtree of 99, but it's null. Therefore, we visit 99. Okay, now we go back to its parent, which is visited. Then we go back to its parent, which is also visited, and which is the root node. Therefore, the traversal terminates at this point. Now you can see that the numbers printed here are in ascending order. Okay, so that's your tree sort